kind of comes out of left field, straight from the Union. They sign, and I'm gonna obviously butcher this. We're trying to figure out the pronunciation here. Olwethu Makhanya. Olwethu Makhanya. We're gonna have to find a nickname here for him as well. The MLS a couple of seasons ago, with the influx of young talent coming over from all over the world to the MLS becoming another league where young talent can develop and go on to Europe or whatever they want to at that point. They have integrated this under 22 initiative. It allows teams to buy the best young talent around the world and throw a little extra money, and it won't count against the salary cap. So the union with the under 22 initiative, that's what it's called, use it on South African defender Olwethu Makhanya. All right. It's a 2.5-year contract for him. He's coming from Stellenbosch FC. I believe they are located in the South African Premiership. Listen, I don't know anything about that. But it's not much that we know here. He's very versatile. He's very athletic. He also is very tenacious, and he's not scared to make a gamble. Fits perfectly for the Philadelphia versatility. He's tenacious, not scared. He sounds like a Union player already. Assuming he's going to come here, play a lot of time with the U2 until he gets his feet wet. But he's 6'1", 174 pounds. He was born in 2004. It is wild to me seeing professional soccer players at the age of my brother. It's truly remarkable. He's from Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. And we'll wait to see what we can see from him. I want to see some practice. I want to see him actually play. I want to see how he actually looks out there. But obviously, this is a signing kind of needed to be done here for the Phils, for the Union. I'm just mixing both of our summer teams. It's all good. It's all good. We obviously loaned out Brandon Craig. He's going to get valuable minutes with Austin FC. But one thing we do need to remember is that Brandon Craig was not going to get the minutes that he needed. I do think that later on down the line, there are plans to eventually sell Brandon Craig. I think that teams around the world have Brandon Craig under their radar. He's really impressed with the under 22, under 20s, I should say, U.S. men's national team. So a lot of teams have seen him from that. Spring training here, practice in general, Union 2, it's clear he can play, and there's definitely something there. But obviously, when you have the best center back duo in the MLS, you add on another starting caliber center back in the MLS and Damian Lowe, it was hard for him to get minutes. So you leave a void, I should say, with Brandon Craig now in Austin. So with hold on, bear with me. Olwethu Makhanya, he now kind of fills that role, hopefully. And of course, taking advantage of that under 22 initiative. I trust Ernst in his scouting, so I think that this is going to be a great move. It doesn't hurt to always be stockpiled at center back position. Same way we talk about the offensive line position. Same way we talk about the wing position, although in Philadelphia we're heavily stockpiled the offensive line position, but we lack dog shit at the wing position. I'm coming at you, Sixers. It never hurts to have too many center backs. It's an important position, especially in the MLS. And so the development is now on for, hold on, bear with me, hold up, Olwethu Makhanya. You feel me? So that should be fun. Obviously, it's All-Star Week here in the MLS. We just had it last week with MLB, this week in the MLS. So MLS All-Stars right now in our nation's capital. I know. No Jakob Glazes. I know. It sucks. But it is what it is. It's cool to see still. I don't like this kind of setup of All-Star games. I talked about it before. I think the MLS should go towards, again, what they did the 2 years prior with the Liga MX. I don't think necessarily you have to do Liga MX every single year, but the Argentinian League and the Brazilian leagues are two leagues that like to make some dough. All right? And there are two leagues that are better than you. Let's be real. The Brasileiro, I don't even know what they call it anymore. They change it so many times. I can't keep up with these South American leagues. The Superliga Argentina. Like, those are leagues that are profitable, talented. And you're going to sit here and tell me you don't want to watch the MLS All Stars versus Superliga Argentina All Stars? Or MLS All Stars versus the Brazilian All Stars? Be sick. Fucking sick. So I think that there are other options that they can kind of roll with. I mean, I don't want to be the guy to put this out there, but the Premier League All Stars. La Liga All Stars. Well, I mean, La Liga is obviously not what it used to be. Let's be honest. It's not what it is. But I think that there's other ways that the MLS can kind of take this All Star game. You know, the East and West is something they can obviously do again, like the other, you know, the other leagues. You can do the fantasy draft just like they do in the NBA. That'd be cool too. You imagine like I don't know, who's the two best players in the MLS All Stars this year? Let's just say for an example, like Hune Mukhtar and Lorenzo Insigne. Those are your two captains. Pick teams. That'd be cool to see. Absolutely cool to see. I'd love to see that, man. We'll talk about the Sixers in a second, man. Dylan, that's a good point, though. What's up, Don Rafael? What's happening, brother? What's going on, man? I mean, soccer in South America is very important. They have a good impact over these years. I would love to see that Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela, Chile, Brazil, they got leagues. The Colombian All Stars would be pretty cool to see. I don't know how much of a lore that would actually have, but the Brazilian and Argentinian leagues obviously have a big lore. So I think that's definitely something. Yeah, you could do a rotation. Like you could do Liga MX All Stars versus MLS All Stars, and then the next year you could do Brazilian All Stars versus MLS All Stars, and then the Argentinian All Stars versus MLS All Stars. Then go back to the style MLS All Stars versus Juventus as an example, and so on and so forth. Something that they can absolutely continue doing there. Dupe, baby. Dupe. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. And who knows? Maybe Swatter should be coming. Anyone see what Wayne Rooney said? Does Wayne Rooney know something we don't? Is Luis Suarez coming to MLS? Now, if Suarez comes to Miami, I think there needs to be a full-blown investigation. Like, could we, first off, could we just say fuck these roster rules? I get it. It's America, salary caps, whatever. Maybe just have less restrictions. Because, yeah, it'd be cool to see Luis Suarez in here. But also, it would suck to see him in Miami. Yes, I said that. It would suck to see him in Miami. All right, it would. It flat out would. Luis Suarez, though, listen, he's not going to play for SKC, for an example. He's not going to play for Kansas City. Luis Suarez from not Miami. He's going to go to the Galaxy, which Galaxy can obviously do that, which I guess they can't because Chicharito's still a DP, but they obviously they can't use him this year, so that sucks. LAFC, I mean, they have their own roster stipulations. I mean, I guess roster rules don't even matter. I don't know. But it'd be interesting to see if Luis Suarez would come to. Would Luis Suarez come to DC? Maybe that's why Wayne Rooney said that. Right now, Luis Suarez to the Philadelphia Union. Wouldn't that be something? Jason, yes, the Union are on TV, but as the new direction of sports broadcasting goes, the MLS again, head of the table, head of the curve. They have the only subscription. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry. Just got an email here. What was I saying here? Yes, they're on Apple TV. So the MLS has a specific contract with MLS.